Welcome to my channel Liberty Old Coin and Two Coins History Enthusiasts. Today we're going on a journey that bridges the past and the present. It's a story about discovery, adventure, and the incredible value that can sometimes hide right in your own pocket. First up, let's talk about the piece of history we're holding in our hands today. It's a single, solitary coin. This isn't a set or a bag full of coins. It's one unique piece that was struck by the Royal Australian Mint in 1998. It's a 50-cent piece, but not the kind you'd see every day. It was created to mark the 200th anniversary of a voyage that reshaped the map of Australia forever. The story begins in the late 18th century, when a young surgeon named George Bass and a brilliant naval officer named Matthew Flinders set sail on an incredible journey. The world was still uncertain if the land we now call Tasmania was actually a separate island or connected to the Australian mainland by a land bridge. In 1798, these two brave explorers were given command of a small sloop called the Norfolk. Their mission was to solve this geographical mystery once and for all. They bravely sailed into the unknown, and their voyage proved to be a turning point in history. After weeks of navigating treacherous and uncharted waters, they successfully circumnavigated Van Diemen's Land, which we now know as Tasmania. They had made the monumental discovery that a strait of water separated it from the mainland. The passage was named Bass Strait in honor of George Bass. This discovery wasn't just a point on a map. It changed everything for the colony. It opened up a much safer and faster shipping route, saving sailors about 1,000 kilometers on their journey. It's impossible to overstate how crucial this was for the young nation. Now, to honor this amazing feat of exploration, the Royal Australian Mint created this 50-cent coin for the 200th anniversary in 1998. The design features the portraits of Bass and Flinders, superimposed over a map showing their route around Tasmania. On the other side, it has the classic portrait of Queen Elizabeth II. So, why is this particular coin so valuable? This is where things get really exciting. The first thing to know is that the Royal Australian Mint produced a staggering 22.4 million of these coins for circulation. That number might sound huge, but there's a secret that most people don't know. The real value lies in the condition. A coin that has been jingling in pockets for nearly 3 decades is worth just its face value. But a coin that is in perfect, uncirculated mint state condition is a completely different story. Think of it like a baseball card. The ones that look brand new are worth the big money. For a coin to be valuable, it must be in the highest possible grade. A coin graded MS68, which means it's in spectacular condition with only tiny imperfections, is already a fantastic find. According to price guides, an MS68 graded coin can be valued at around $24.80 USD. That's a great return on a 50-cent piece, but we're just getting started. The true jackpot is the coin that achieves a grade of MS69. This is a near-perfect coin, showing almost no wear at all. For a 1998 Bass Strait 50-cent coin in this elite grade, the price guide valuation jumps to an incredible $244 USD. Just imagine that, a coin that you could have received as change, now worth a small fortune. But wait, there's more. The Mint also produced a much smaller number of proof coins. These are special editions that are struck multiple times on highly polished planchets to create a flawless, mirror-like finish. The mintage for these proofs was just 37,494, making them far rarer than the standard coins. For collectors, a rare proof coin in its original packaging is a prize that can command prices far beyond the standard circulation strike. This is why this coin is not just a piece of metal, it's a sleeping giant. The maximum value for a standard circulation coin is around $244 USD if you find one in pristine MS69 condition. But for a perfect proof coin or one with a unique minting error, those have the potential to sell for even more, depending on the collector who wants it. This 1998 Australian 50-cent piece is a perfect reminder that extraordinary value can be found in the most ordinary places. It's a piece of Australian history that also offers a life-changing treasure hunt. So, don't wait another second. Go grab that jar of old coins or check that forgotten spot in your car. You could be holding a coin worth over $200. All you need to do is look a little closer. This coin's value is real, and it's just waiting to be discovered by someone like you. Next coin, the 2001 Australian 50-cent coin, is a treasure born from a defining moment in history. Let's explore why this single coin, part of a remarkable 9-coin Federation series, is not just valuable but is genuinely an investment for the future. The story of this coin begins with the birth of a nation. Before 1901, Australia was a collection of 6 separate British colonies, each with its own laws and railway gauges. The vision of a united country was a long time coming, and after years of passionate debate, referendums, and political negotiations, the colonies finally agreed to federate. On the 1st of January 1901, the Commonwealth of Australia was officially proclaimed at a grand ceremony in Centennial Park, Sydney. The new nation was born, and the 6 colonies became the states we know today. It was a monumental event, a true turning point that marked the start of Australia's journey as an independent country. 100 years later, in 2001, the Royal Australian Mint decided to celebrate this centenary with a spectacular and unprecedented tribute. To honor the Federation's legacy, the Mint struck a special series of 50-cent coins, not one, but 9 different designs. Each of the 6 states, the 2 territories, and the nation as a whole were represented on their own coin. The coin we're focusing on is the most important of them all, the one featuring the Commonwealth coat of arms. This is the coin that symbolizes the unified nation. Its reverse proudly displays the Australian coat of arms, featuring a shield held by a kangaroo and an emu, above a scroll reading Commonwealth of Australia and the historic dates, 1901–2001. Here, where the story gets exciting. While the Mint produced over 43 million of these coins for general circulation, the vast majority were released into the wild. They were used in shops, dropped in fountains, and jingled in pockets for 2 decades. That everyday wear and tear has kept most of their value at face value. But the value for collectors lies in the condition. A coin that has survived in pristine, uncirculated condition is a rare gem. An MS-60 grade coin is valued at a modest $2.10 USD. The value climbs steadily with quality. For example, a coin graded MS-65 can be worth around $7.60 USD, which is a nice return for a piece of change. So, while a circulated coin is common, a perfect one is a true find. The real potential lies in the highest grades. A single 2001 coat of arms 50-cent coin graded MS-67 is valued at an impressive $40 USD. And for the absolute peak of perfection, a flawless coin graded MS-70. Its value is listed at an astonishing $1,500 USD. That is a staggering return on a 50-cent piece. But we are just scratching the surface of the future. These coins are still relatively young, but as they get older, their scarcity naturally increases. Every year, more coins are lost, damaged, or tucked away, meaning the supply of high-quality specimens shrinks while collector demand grows. This simple economic principle is the engine that drives long-term value. The 2001 Federation series is incredibly popular with collectors, both in Australia and around the world. This strong demand provides a solid foundation for the coin's value, and as more people discover coin collecting as a hobby, that demand will only intensify, pushing prices higher. Now consider the error coins, the truly rare gems. The minting process can sometimes produce fascinating mistakes. A blank planchet coin, which is a coin blank that escaped being stamped, recently sold for a remarkable $150 USD. And for other Australian coins, error coins can sell for thousands of dollars. Your 2001 50-cent piece could be one of these valuable mint errors. Looking to the future, the maximum value for a standard circulation coin is $1,500 USD if you find one in perfect MS-70 condition. But if you have a pristine proof coin from a mint set or a rare mint error, the value could be even higher. There is no theoretical ceiling. As time passes, these coins will only become rarer and more sought after. This coin is a tangible piece of Australian history that you can hold in your hand. Its value is real, and it is destined to grow. This is your opportunity to own a piece of a nation's birth, an artifact that will only become more precious with each passing year.